Hello, this is King Q and Holy Alliance. This is a video that one of my newest clan members, who I've recently recruited after he's left his old clan. He's a good platooning buddy of mine. I know how he plays, he knows how I play, and we've even gotten to Brothers in Arms together. This is joewthflow. He is a really good, basically a really good tanker in my opinion, but he's not one of those tankers that you put him in the right situation and he's gonna do something reckless. So he's sort of like me, but a little more, unpredictable, I guess you could call it. But I know I say this, my clan members are really good tankers. There are a few out there that I don't know in my clan, and I plan to fix that soon. At least I'm hoping. But I know a good portion, and there's probably only about one that I don't really have much respect for, but I won't bring that up now because this is not my video. So this is Joe's battle. From what I hear, he does really well in this battle, and considering I know how he plays, the fact that he does really well in this battle, it's going to be a fairly good watch. At least that's what I'm hoping. Because if it's boring, Joe, you're going to get it when I get online.
Let's get this show on the road.
There are people who use XVM a lot, and I don't like how they use XVM. To have XVM, and I wasn't like they have a nickname. They're called Stat Wars, and to me it's completely appropriate because they put heavy emphasis on the stats whenever half the times when they do that, they're the first ones to die. They do the least amount of damage. And because they're doing the least amount of damage, to me they're complete freaking idiots. You put so much emphasis on stats.
Target acquired.
They can buy me, and they can learn
We didn't penetrate their armor.
to not underestimate
Penetration.
players. Because I've had matches
Enemy armor is
much more
destroyed.
damage than players. It's Joe setting up the highest dealer again. It just proves the point that if you're going to put emphasis on stats, at least back your shit too, and you can shut up. Now,
To fire.
I like how this little scout is just sticking along with you, Joe. It's quite funny. I have
Enemy is hit.
where scouts do this, and to me it's really cute. And it's not really in a tanker way, it's just the fact that he's just sitting there and he's following you around like a little fish following a whale, kind of like a pilot fish following a little fish.
Penetration. Ready to fire.
He's trying to pick up whatever scraps you don't get, and it's funny to me. I like scouts
Let's
too.
find another target. Target acquired. They're knocked down.
was the one that talked shit.
Target acquired.
Joe, I don't know if you saw this, but the VK was
Ricochet.
the first one out of his material.
Target hit.
I doubt he did very much damage. So,
Ready to fire.
guys,
Penetration.
if y'all ever run into people
Let's
that
find
do
another
this,
target.
I
Enemy is hit.
would
We've
I would
lost the
just
track.
fight it.
Enemy armor is
Stat
hit.
Wars are idiots.
Enemy vehicle
My humblest
destroyed.
opinion, Stat Wars are
Let's
freaking
roll.
idiots. I doubt he did damage. I doubt he even very much. Even if he did, the fact that he's dead, you've got 5 kills, and you're basically, and you even said it yourself,
Fired. Penetration. Where
which
did
is
they
funny.
go?
To me, this is bloody hilarious that you just even say it yourself. So I'm back.
Critical hit.
When exactly does
Ready to fire.
carrying a freaking game contribute me to be? Now, another thing about Joe is the fact that he has an upbeat attitude even whenever people are trying to disrespect him.
Armor is
This is a
destroyed.
good thing. Having an upbeat attitude during this game is fun. Joe, this match was actually really funny because you had a stat horse put you down. Good job for keeping an upbeat attitude. Good job for getting the 6 kills, and it was fun. Watching this makes me want to laugh because I've done this before, and I want to rub it in the Star Wars face, but I just don't because it's impolite, and because I know that they are literally beating the crap out of themselves because what they said beforehand turns out to be a freaking lie. So good job proving the stat horse wrong yet again, and good job just carrying your team. I am glad that you sent me this video because it also proves the fact that use XVM. Don't be a jerk about it. Use XVM correctly. Use XVM to understand who you need to target first. If you target that enemy first, you'll 90% of the time win. Or, well, not 90%. I know I'm saying 90%, but still. For those stat whores out there, you can shut up and shove it. Us red players do most of the damage. We spot most of the enemies. We are basically the people that get left out to dry because you stat pad sons of a guns decide to sit back on y'all's and wonder what the hell's going on. So y'all can shove it. Joe, good job. I know I'm ranting on your video, man, but hey, I'm trying to prove a point. People who use XVM and be jerks about it can just go shove something because they're basically the ones that pad their stats the whole time. Whereas us people who don't use XVM, I used to, but I don't have it anymore because I can't get it to work after the update, so I gave up. I used to use XVM as a way to indicate who to target first, who to kill first. As far as telling other people how bad they are, I don't do that. That's not something I do. I mean, I like messing around with my clan, but outside of clan, if I'm trying to talk to somebody about XVM, I never tell them whether they're red, whatever color they are, outside of clan. Because to me, it's rude to tell somebody that they're bad. I mean, it's a good thing to help lend them up and help them up on, learn how to play better, but to tell them that they're a bad player, it's just, you're trying to put them down, even though in the long run, you do less damage than they do. You basically are a low scorer compared to what they score. And I'm glad, Joe, that you even proved that point. So, good job, man. I am glad that you decided to join my clan after leaving your old clan. And I hope I get more videos like this. Thanks.